Social media never stops evolving, and if you want to stay ahead, you've got to keep up with the hottest trends of the year. I'm not here to just list them out, I'm going to dive deep and show you exactly how to leverage these trends to beat your competition. Hi, I'm Anastasia, and the first trend is diversification. These days, most users engage with content across multiple formats, including long videos, short vertical videos, podcasts, live streams, articles, and photos. This evolution means for us both challenges and opportunities. Social media platforms have been adding new formats to catch up with this trend of multi-format content consumption. TikTok is incentivizing creators to produce longer videos, and now it even is testing hour-long videos. For a few months now, select creators have access to 30-minute clips, and all users can upload content up to 10 minutes. Just to remind you, TikTok started as an exclusively short-form platform. On YouTube, you can post the typical long-format videos, you can post shorts, you can post even 3-hour-long podcasts. See, there are channels killing it with podcasts on YouTube having 16 million subscribers. If you didn't know, you also have community tab features on YouTube where you can publish images and photos with a short text description. Pinterest and LinkedIn are urging creators to mix it up with various content types, including photo, video, and articles. Now, you might be thinking, multi-format sounds like a ton of work. And you're right, it could be. But the secret to success now and in the future is working smarter, not harder. How? One word: AI. I've been using AI tools to slice long videos into digestible clips, transcribe audio for posts or newsletters. For example, from a single filming session, I can create a full-length video, I can make several shorts of it, a newsletter, and a blog post on my site. I also record on a platform that allows me to maximize output. Let me show you a practical example of how you can do it. I can easily make at least 3 short vertical videos from my long format videos. You can even take your existing long video from YouTube to Riverside, then click here on Magic Clips and make vertical short clips from your longer interview. AI will automatically select the best moments in your longer video, cut the pauses, and add animated captions in the lower third. You can select different styles and increase the size of captions. You can easily split and rearrange by dragging and dropping the sections in your timeline. You can edit the video by just removing parts of the script. There is a feature of silences removal, so it saves you time on editing as you don't need to manually cut all the pauses. You can also remove from your audio any ums, filler words, or other unwanted sounds from your entire recording with just a click with a new feature called Smooth Speech. Try Riverside for free using my link in the description below and enjoy an exclusive 15% discount for my audience using the code AnastasiaBlogger when making a purchase. Thank you, Riverside, for supporting this part of the video. The next massive trend is that social media are the new search engines. It looks like social media platforms are evolving into the go-to search engines for most smartphone users. Say goodbye to the days of defaulting to Google for every query. AI search results that Google's rolled out in the US for now often provide more frustrating than helpful experience to users. Nowadays, millennials, Gen Zs, and the younger crowd are turning to their favorite social media sites for everything from asking questions and doing research to checking out product reviews. It's interesting that Google also owns YouTube, which is a social media platform but also an equally powerful search engine in its own right. Every major social platform like Instagram and LinkedIn is doubling down on their search capabilities. This push for higher quality, better performing search tools is definitely something to watch. And speaking of social media platforms that are also search engines at the same time, did you know that Pinterest is a powerhouse for visual searches? It drives to my blog over 85,000 monthly outbound clicks for free. If you want to dig deeper into Pinterest SEO, I will link my detailed video on it up there. Plus, I will drop a link in the description to my free on-demand class where I share everything I know about optimizing your content for Pinterest search engine. Check it once we're done with this video. Now, the next trend that's super obvious to me is easier growth for small creators. I don't know about you, but I have seen this across so many platforms. Since I'm on YouTube, I can't help but notice newer channels in my niche that get, say, something like 1.5 million views a video out of nowhere, and they get more subscribers in 1 year than I've got in 3 years on YouTube. Maybe they look more authentic with their simple editing and filming from their bedroom, I don't know. What I know is that YouTube shows these videos to a larger audience. I've never been subscribed to them, but they would appear on my YouTube homepage. The same goes for TikTok's You page. The same goes for Pinterest. I have a 7-year-old account that took some time to build, and then I come across sometimes accounts in my niche that grow from 0 to something like, say, 5 million monthly viewers in just a year. It looks like all platforms are starting to spotlight more up-and-coming creators. I think it's a big year for new creators. Platforms are moving beyond just promoting content from big creators. They're trying to create a balance between popular and emerging channels. And this also is partially related to the next trend, the rise of AI content and AI influencers. Well, AI-powered virtual influencers have been around for a while. Initially, they were making waves in Asia, but they're also catching up in the West. These digital personalities give brands way more control over their content and their messaging compared to human influencers. And there are debates about how authentic they can be and whether they can maintain long-term engagement with audiences. They're especially popular in the fashion and beauty niches. Take Michaela, for example, a virtual influencer with 2.6 million followers who has worked with big names like Calvin Klein, Dior, and Prada since 2016. But as AI-generated content becomes more common, it's shaking up our traditional ideas of authenticity and forcing us to rethink what truth means in digital content. The positive trend is that AI content does democratize content creation, allowing smaller creators all over the world to compete on a global scale. At the same time, there are more concerns about deepfakes and misinformation. So I think there will be a growing demand for more authentic and genuine content and engagement. Social media platforms already are developing new guidelines and tools to help users distinguish between human and AI-generated content. For example, on YouTube, creators have to check this box if any form of AI was used in their video production. So if you use AI, your videos will be labeled. Now, if you decide to stick with an old-school human creator model, how could you stand out in the rise of AI influencers? I have a few suggestions for you. 1. Highlight your authenticity. Human creators can leverage their real-world interactions, their emotions and imperfections, which are aspects that virtual influencers cannot genuinely replicate. 2. Share your stories. As a human, you can incorporate storytelling in your content, sharing your real-life experiences that have emotional depth to build deeper connections with your audience. And 3. Focus on community engagement. You can host more live sessions, answer in real time to your comments, and build community-driven content. Now, if you're just a beginner and looking for a way to make money on social media, UGC or user-generated content model might be the best way to get started, because you don't need followers to start making money with UGC. If you want to learn more about it, check my video linked up there. But not just yet. Subscribe, hit the bell button for more of my videos in your feed, and I'll see you in that next video.